Hello everyone, and welcome back to Minecraft Season 2. Story Mode Season 2. The Telltale series. Wee. Does Telltale. They were a thing. They were a thing. So anyway, we should be on episode 3 now. No, right, I should do the recap. So, last episode. We finally got to see the admin's true form. His edgy red and black form. Cause yeah, I swear it's like we're playing with it's like the admin's basically a selfish kid that didn't have any friends growing up and wants to challenge people to have them to be the best, be his friends, but yet doesn't like when people work together, and it's stupid. The whole plot line is stupid. Like, ugh. There's something else I was going to say about this, but I forgot. Trying to remember. Oh yeah. The admin's also a real asshole. Like, a reminder of why he's a real asshole. Of course, it's not going to say it on this. But basically, so, why he's a real asshole is because, remember Voss, Jack's friend, who, by the way, the admin basically reanimated his dead body and possessed it, because there's no way he would have survived that long. Probably gave him that stack of pork chops because, well, let's face it, it's the admin. He could go and create mode and give himself whatever the hell he wants, because he's a cheating son of a bitch. But anyway, so he possessed Voss's dead body and adventured with us for a while in secret, not telling anyone that, hey, I'm actually the admin, until the very end of episode 2. So basically, that's messed up because, like, the longest time Jack thought his friends were dead in that sea temple. And he's been going through that guilt ever since. And now he finally meets up with Voss and they go adventuring, and then he finds out that Voss is still dead and has been dead, and the admin's just possessed his body and dragged her around for, well, however long this has been. Not too sure how long this adventure's taken, but yeah. That's pretty messed up. Well, on the fact that apparently the admin can also be both in Voss and the Snowman. I don't quite understand how things work. Whatever the hell mods this admin's using on this server, I don't know. But anyway, still, that's a dick move. But anyway, jailhouse block. Just in the game mode's brave a dangerous prison, and even more dangerous inmates do the secret of the prison's heart. When the enemy tries to recruit Jesse's friends, will they be able to resist the call? Well, let's find out. Sure, I'm gonna complain a lot because, oh no, they took my weapons, they took my armor, Tim's armor, They took all that. And you know when games do that, it really pisses me off.
Previously on Minecraft Story Mode.
Anyway.
The world can be a very scary place.
Wait, Lucas is
Villains can be larger than life. And almost impossible to defeat.
I mean, that was pretty easy.
The stress of saving the world can turn even the best of friends against each other. And not everyone will be on your side. Some will try to take advantage of your kindness. But a true hero will know exactly what to do. And will inspire others to do the same.
Hey, look, Jet's guide. It already had
The
it.
scariest thing of all,
Surely was.
even for the bravest hero, is discovering the villain is much closer than you think.
Yeah, look at his edge. But yeah, Jack's now the hero of the story. And we got you. This game series adapts to the choices you make. The story is tailored by how you play. The choices you make don't matter. The story still goes how it wants to go, regardless of the choices you make. Because Telltale. I don't know how many hearts we lost now from fall damage.
What the heck is this?
Up, all of our gear's gone.
Where's my stuff? The gauntlet. I guess it's Jack's now. I gotta get back. Find the admin. Find my friends.
The guest will kindly follow the orange line in the floor to the check-in zone.
Okay. Hey, look, there's...
The guest will kindly follow the orange line in the floor to the check-in zone.
Hey! Disembodied voice? Where am I?
The guest will kindly follow the orange line in the
check-in
floor
zone.
to the check-in zone.
Yeah, I heard you.
Seriously, there's sticks right there. We could take those sticks. We could seriously take those sticks. We could seriously take those sticks. Wait, you know we could seriously take those sticks.
Bedrock? The admin said, a place where I'd never see the light of day again. What is this place?
Oh, the prison. Duh.
So, Jesse, how was your day? Oh, it was great. Met a red, glowy, all-powerful, crazy person who trapped me in a near indestructible cage.
He is pretty freaking crazy, too.
And lava. I'm sure this is leading me to a place full of sunshine and cheer.
Probably. I mean, those sticks. Hey, look, sunshine. And chill.
Oh, don't mind Big Hank. He's just here to make sure all guests behave themselves. Let's see. Oh, yes, Jesse. Welcome to the Sunshine Institute. It's a reformatory for people the admin has found difficult.
You really look like you should have a Nazi arm.
I'll be your warden.
So, the admin created this nut hut too, huh?
Of course. The admin is an endless source of building brilliance.
He is a douchebag.
Including
Too much
this
power.
beautiful behavioral adjustment retreat center.
So, it's a prison.
Hey, no, we don't use the P word here.
But it is a
Let's
prison.
not challenge authority. The admin doesn't let us use that word, so we don't use that word. Understand?
You know he's not here right now, right?
You never know.
Ah, there you go. Yeah, apparently Hellboy's there too.
What about my friends? I need to get back. The admin put his gauntlet on one of them. Who knows what he's making them do?
He gave them the gauntlet? Oh, man, lucky them. That means they're the admin's favorite. How great would that be? I bet your friend is living it up. Enjoying the high life right by the admin's side.
Great? More like stressful. Dangerous. No two ways around it. It straight up stinks.
That's exactly the kind of attitude that got you sent here. And if your friends are anything like you, they'll be making their journey to betterment right next to you, I'm sure. Now hang on a tick. I have another guest on my manifest. Female, hothead. Favorite weapon? Sword. Favorite tool? Sword. Favorite food? Sword?
Gotta distract him. Petra. That's definitely Petra.
Jesse! Oh man, I am so happy I found you. This freaking place.
I know.
What do we know?
Let's get out of here.
Wait, you can't! It's too dangerous! Stop them! Associates!
Feeling shouty?
Shouty, punchy, butt kicky, freaking admin, he tricked us. He tricked me. Oh, it just makes me want to scream. Again. Ah!
Well, I know one thing. I'm glad you're here with me.
You're glad, and I'm mad. That's a combo I can work with. And the admin has Jack. It never ends with that guy. Looks like we're trapped. Not gonna lie to you, Jesse. Not sure how we're gonna get out of this one. Hey, sound the alarm!
By some bullshit.
We'll never make it through like this.
Then we run.
Where?
Wherever they aren't.
Time to run, I suppose. Keep your ease.
Stop them! Don't let them reach the burrows!
Basic maneuvers. By the way, Minecraft Why did we go into a maze? That was only one of them. Wasn't there two of them, though? You think running back is...
We've got to figure out where we are. What is that? Whoa!
Hey, look.
Great! More weird monsters.
Friends?
Are those zombies?
I hope that's not. Nice wall run.
This thing is endless.
Oh, it's a maze.
Petra? Petra!
Okay.
Jesse!
That's
Where'd you go?
Pessy, Pessy, Pessy.
Gotcha! Ow! Really wish I had that gauntlet right about now.
We seriously one-punch zombies. No, seriously, did we seriously one-punch zombies? Apparently that's our skill level. Yet we're being put into bullshit scenario where it doesn't really matter our skill level. Doesn't matter that we're the best adventurer. Well, we're still scrubbed here on my book. But yeah, because it doesn't really matter, because we have a douchebag admin in charge who can do whatever the hell he wants. And how exactly do we oppose that? I mean, seriously. How do you oppose an admin? And that's right, you don't. You just leave the server and call it good, but since this is not one of those situations where you can leave the server, I don't know, maybe report him to Mojang for... I mean, is this like a public realm or something? Can we report him to Mojang for, I don't know, harassing players by whispering to them?
Yeah, maybe not this way. Whoa! What are those things? Spider? A creeper?
Must be the admin creating his version of what a monster should look like.
Of course. Why would there only be one? There's never just one. Oh no, oh no, oh no!
Wait. I'm calling bullshit again. How? You can't blow up a... Creepers can't blow up a... I need to stop questioning it. Everything's became stupid in the season. And there's a ghast.
Coming!
Oh, hey, fine.
This is getting bonkers.
I'm not really that far.
Gotcha. Gotcha. Gotcha.
Ooh, that looked like fun.
Once again,
Jesse, look! To the top of that wall! Hurry!
Well, at least now we can see the maze. It's a pretty big maze.
Crud. Golem!
But why? Seriously, why
5
didn't we run?
minutes, and already apprehended in an escape attempt. That is just...
Why didn't we run? Why
That
didn't
is
we
just
stand
rude.
out?
Take this one to the mushroom. And bring that one to my office. Now.
If we can seriously one-punch a zombie, maybe we could two-punch that. No? My mind hurts. Quick, let's take a shit on his desk.
Close the door, would you? Do as you're told. Go on.
Sure.
Obedient. Good.
I'm gonna take a shit on
You
your
and your
desk.
band of misfits may have hope yet.
Band of misfits?
Oh, let me show you.
Radar! Nerm!
You see, here at the Sunshine Institute, there are two types of guests. People who make the admin extra angry, such as yourself and your punch-happy friend down there. And there are people who the admin sends to make sure the first group will be, well-behaved. Your friend, with the glasses, is surprisingly feisty for such a skinny guy.
You think you want to mess with me and my friends? You think wrong.
You mess with me, and you mess with my friend, the admin. And that's something you definitely don't want. Bring up Jesse's leverage, would you? Skinny guy, glasses. Funny story. When I first got here, I was actually part of the second group. We were just a crazy couple of griefers. Simpler times.
No, this place is filthy! So disorganized! Making me crazy! Jesse! Oh, I'm so glad you're okay! I was so worried!
Glad I'm okay? I'm just relieved that you're okay.
Oh, you were worried about me?
Meet the Iron Breathtaker. Iron bars to hold the victim in place below. Sticky piston above to shove an iron block down over their head.
Gulp!
Oh, so you're testing
Now,
a 5e.
I said before that you could
fantasy.
follow in my footsteps. That could start now. Ready to improve that pesky bad behavior of yours and join the good guys? Work for me as an associate and help bring order to these poor, chaotic individuals.
Don't do it, Jesse!
What's it gonna be? I'd decide quickly. I hear it's excruciating in there.
No freaking way, Warden. Go eat a slime ball.
Ah, some people. Don't say I never tried to help.
Whoa. Long time in there. Feeling a little dizzy.
Hey! Oh my gosh, Radar. Are you okay? Your eye.
Jesse, is that you?
Don't worry. I've got you, buddy.
Knew you wouldn't give in.
They're not getting away with this, buddy. They'll pay.
DDoS your
And it's gonna
server.
be a hefty price.
Heck yeah.
Heck yeah.
Heck yeah.
Well,
Teamwork
well,
makes the
well.
dream work.
Jesse.
Stella. What a...
Sent you down there,
How?
Diddy.
Well, I appreciate you letting me out of that ice. I can't let that disrupt the new professional relationship we have now, okay? I'm sure you understand. I knew a day of reckoning would come for my rival.
Oh, you two know each other?
Oh, yes. Our bitter rivalry goes way back.
This place really suits you, Stella. It's cruel, uncomfortable, and nobody likes it.
Oh, you're letting your jealousy get the better of you, Jesse. Pity. Watch out for this one, Warden. Jesse plus anything equals trouble. Now, come on, Jesse. No one wants a sour rival. Be like me. I'm a shining example of success. I barely arrived and I'm already bossing you around. Isn't it grand? Let's go, Randall.
It's Radar!
That's what I said.
Stella's right. Commitment and loyalty to the admin's cause are cornerstones around here.
Nah, he's
The
a
more
douchebag.
friends stick together, the harder they make it for each other. So maybe readjust your concerns. There are bigger silver fish to fry than Friends.
Jeez. Have you always been like this?
Always? No.
What are you hiding, Warden?
Not every prisoner here wears orange, Jesse.
Let's go, rival!
That's right. Go along, Jesse, to the mushroom.
Exactly what I was going to suggest. I'll have your job before you know it, Warden.
Be careful what you wish for, Stella.
It's like they want me to feel sympathy for him. Like, that's one of Telltale's big problems. Is they want you to feel sympathy for villains. Like, shrug. Those shades of gray and all that.
New arrivals. Show 'em around, would ya? Thanks.
Excuse me? Who are you supposed to be?
We don't have a problem, do we?
I need a moment to process. Maybe several moments.
She really knows how to make a good impression, doesn't she? She's kind of the worst.
Oh, you are certainly one to talk, Jesse. Ta-ta, Jesse! I'll be at my post supervising a more impressive cell block. Don't be too jealous. Or do. I wouldn't blame you.
You okay, Radar?
Wish I was. I need something to eat. Get my strength back.
You're in the right place. Guests make mushroom stew here.
Guess I just need some mushrooms then.
Here's one.
Mushroom! I'm gonna starve.
Probably.
Waste away. Poof. No more radar.
Radar, shush.
You're right.
I need a thing.
I should stay quiet. Conserve my energy.
So basically, hey, mushrooms barely spawn here and then everyone fights over them.
Definitely not getting back out that way.
I could snap both their necks. Rip their heads off. Beat them with their... Rip their arm off, beat them to death with their own arms. I could do that. But no, they won't let me do that. Anyway, what's up, Hellboy?
I hate to stare, but you're...
Hellboy.
Weird looking? Huh. Maybe you just need to get out more. This is what people look like where I come from.
Noted. Sorry.
I mean, he even has the frickin', you know, mutton chops too.
So, what got you tossed in here?
None of your business.
Was it embarrassing?
None of your business.
What if I go first? There was this gauntlet.
Stop it.
Got any idea how to bust out of here?
Hey, you're one of us. I can tell you.
Really?
No.
How'd you get that bowl of stew there?
I don't know what you heard, but you won't get any free food from me, fresh meat. Get out of here.
I could always punch you in the dick a few times, if that helps.
As Jesse walked up to Brick, Jesse noticed that he was narrating all of Jesse's actions.
How do you know my name?
Fuck's sake.
Jesse was surprised to learn that the reputation of the Wither Slayer, the leader of the Order of the Stone,
it's not Morgan
had
Freeman.
spread so far.
Some guy
Brick
they
was
have
curious
acted like
what
Morgan
Jesse
Freeman,
thought
though.
of someone who narrated every action around himself. Brick waited for Jesse to say something. What would it be? He wondered.
Jesse approved of Brick and his quirks. Jesse winked with approval. Like this.
Brick was happy for the approval, but didn't appreciate Jesse stealing his thing. I mean, come on. It was his thing first.
So, what are you in here for?
Brick remembered the day the admin, annoyed with Brick's constant need to narrate, sent him to the Sunshine Institute to break Brick of the habit. Brick was promised release if he stopped, but nothing will ever break Brick's spirit. He will narrate forever.
I like you, Brick.
Ever try to get out of here?
Brick knew that the only way out was through the burrows, a seemingly endless labyrinth filled with monsters and who the heck knows what else.
Yeah, we
Brick
should
also
have
knew that only one person has ever tried to escape, but Brick never speaks her name.
But
Brick will never speak of Prisoner X, so Jesse never asked again.
Okay.
I need to get some food. Any tips?
Brick looked out on the mycelium field, knowing that at any time, mushrooms would pop into existence, and that all fellow prisoners would have to fight to get one. Brick hoped Jesse was a worse fighter than he was, but from the looks of it, Brick is in mondo trouble.
That's it for now. Thanks, Brick.
I could easily
You're welcome.
snap your neck.
Brick told Jesse, "You're welcome."
I hope you're learning how to be a cooperative champion.
Wait, what? Is that the admin?
You are all here to be reminded of your potential.
It's a recording? Come on.
And I hope you'll see it in yourself, as I do. Because if you don't, well, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it, eh? In the meantime, demonstrate your cooperative potential, and you just may become the ultimate champion!
Right. Anyway. So what do I have to look at?
I wonder who all those cells belong to.
Well, us, duh.
Hello, guests and associates. Admin here with a reminder. Helping others will only drag you down.
That looks like the best spot to hunt for mushrooms, if I wanted in.
Say it with me now. Losers are supposed to lose. Right. Let that be your mantra. Good day.
Petra! Nurm!
Hey!
What's up, guys?
Ah, jeez. I am so glad to see you in one piece. That was...
Why didn't we run?
So... Oh boy.
It's really good to see you too, Petra. That was scary.
Right?
Hello,
I could
guests
barely
and
believe it.
associates. Admin
It
here,
all happened so
reminding you
fast.
that despite being so close to finding a suitable
Watching
champion,
Jack lose
the
Voss
spot
all over again,
remains open
just to
all.
get taken away.
Especially any wannabe adventurers
It was horrible.
whose names might rhyme with
I am
Bessie.
going to get us out of here, Petra.
Damn, the
We
admin is a
will
douchebag.
stop
I
the
mentioned
admin.
that like 9
Yeah.
times a second.
Yeah, I know you will.
Admin is a douchebag.
You might want to get Radar some food. He doesn't look so
Admin
good.
is a douchebag.
Yeah, I'm working on it.
Raiders
Thanks for
probably
looking out.
gonna
Hang
die.
tight for now. I'll be back.
Hey,
Okay, whatever. You
Come on,
know
let's
who
go
this
talk
is.
to apparently Bob Ross is
Jesse
down there.
decided to ruin a good thing.
oh,
A great
hi
thing.
friend.
By
You just caught me
rescuing
putting the
Jesse's
happy
group of
little
friends
finishing
from the
touches on my
Bob Ross
happy
down
little
there.
painting.
What you painting?
I'd so love to paint a happy little mushroom, but none ever stick around long enough for me to paint. Do you think you could be so kind as to build me a happy little mushroom to paint? Here's some wonderful dirt for you to use.
I mean, sure, I'll go
you're
build
learning
you
how
a
to be a
mushroom, a
cooperative
dirt
champion.
mushroom. Oh, geez, you have. Well, okay, you have clay.
You are all here to be reminded of your potential. And I hope you'll see it in yourself, as I do. Because if you don't, well, we'll cross that bridge when we come to it, eh? In the meantime, demonstrate your cooperative potential.
Wow, this is
and
gonna be
you
complicated
just
because I
may
can't do
become
twice though.
The ultimate
I means I have
champion.
to literally do this. just... And you know what sucks? I can't look at it from the other angle, so... Now, it's technically a mushroom. The only problem though is I can't, you know, from other sides because I can't rotate. So, it's technically a mushroom. From one
Now
side
that is
anyway.
that is just lovely. Thank you ever so much.
I mean, it's technically a mushroom.
Please, you must share your thoughts on my work so far.
Well, let's see ways.
Don't you hold back now. Honesty's the best policy.
Oh my gosh, it's great. The, chiaroscuro is just impeccable. Truly.
So happy you like it. And now, I like you.
Well, Bob Ross.
You'll be spared when the bad thoughts come.
God.
Look, I have something important to ask.
Go ahead.
Any idea how to get some food around here?
Your best bet's the mushroom pit. That's where all the guests get their food.
You mean like everyone else? So, what you doing?
Hey, are you busting out of here?
Everyone gives up on account of the mining fatigue, but they just don't got the patience. It just takes longer, see? Just a little bit at a time. Mm-hmm.
Well, at least there's mining fatigue, Cal, unlike the ice temple that was supposed to have mining fatigue, and then we just went through the wall.
Hey, how's it going? Noticed you got a cookie there.
Cookie? What cookie? That was just a wood slab.
Wood slab.
Crazy McCrazy thinking they saw cookies over here. Go grab a mushroom.
I could always snap your neck and take that cookie. Could totally snap your neck and take that cookie.
Hey, are you okay, buddy?
How you doing?
Yeah, I'll be fine. Just a little hungry, that's all.
So you need to get food for Radar. Because who else is gonna get food for Radar? Anyway, we better go get in position to use the pit when a mushroom pops up.
Mushroom!
Mine! This one's mine!
Not if I get it first! Roar!
So I didn't get a prompt for that. Well. Did I die? I pressed Q. Apparently I died from pressing Q.
Mushroom!
Mine! This one's mine!
Not if I get it first! Roar!
Roar. Okay, I pressed Q.
Okay, now I just need a red one.
There was one right in front of me. Oh, it's spawning faster than I thought they would be.
Nice, I got him.
Thanks for picking those for me, noob.
Whoa.
Oh, nice sword.
Nothing personal. I'm just mega hungry.
You're for it, but...
Give me that.
I'm so sorry. So sorry. I'm just so hungry.
Hello? What's going on in here? I should have known it was you causing more trouble, Jesse. Tisk. I say tisk.
God, shit.
And just who does this contraband belong to? You all know that weapons are strictly forbidden at the Sunshine Institute. So who does this belong to? You might as well just come out and tell me. It'll be so much easier for everyone. Large Henry won't have to pummel anyone. No one will need to be pummeled.
Okay, I confess. It's mine. I snuck it in.
You liar! I crafted that with my own 2 hands. Stole all the wood, my bicycle. I mean, oops.
Real smart dude.
You know that misbehavior means getting sent down a level. And that means...
No! Not the zombie mines! Not the zombie mines!
Yes. Perhaps a little time harvesting rotten flesh will teach you something. Take him away. No more fighting. No more rule breaking. Any of you.
Jeez, what a jerk. At least now I can make some stew for Radar.
I gotta get stew for Radar. Not for any of us, but stew for Radar, because Radar's our pathetic little baby boy. Gotta look out for him. Wait, did I say pathetic? I mean, he's our hero in training. Totally a hero in training. Totally.
Well, it's not much, but hopefully it'll help Radar get his strength back.
Anyway, hey Radar, I got stew for you.
Voila! One fresh bowl of
You're
mushroom
not gonna
stew.
get stew by yourself.
Thank you, Jesse. You have no idea how happy... I mean, psh, I guess I'll drink this slop.
Interesting attitude there, buddy.
I'm gonna have to really step it up. I mean, this is prison. So from now on... I'm Prison Radar.
Prison Radar.
I'm gonna get my own mushrooms. Make my own stew. Disregard my bedtime. Break whatever rules I feel like. Within reason!
Whatever, bro.
Yeah. I mean, whatever. Psst. Now step aside, Jesse. It's time for Prison Radar to show this world what he's made of. That's right. Come at me, dude.
What's going on?
Prisoner X has escaped! I repeat, Prisoner X has escaped!
Okay.
All guests, please report to the nearest lounge.
I think they mean cell?
Yep, and you definitely want to stay away from this.
Do we?
This place just keeps getting weirder and weirder. Prisoner X?
Yeah, apparently she's this infamous prisoner who they have to keep locked up super tight. Always escaping. They say she even knows her way through that maze. Apparently she's locked up way deep in the prison. So deep that some people have never even seen the level they keep her on.
That sounds like the sort of person we should get on our side.
Yeah, no kidding. We might be able to get out of here yet with someone like that.
But where is she exactly?
According to NERM's sources, Prisoner X is locked up in the deepest, darkest level of the Sunshine Institute. Cell Block X.
Detecting a theme with the names.
Yeah, they're big on that X thing.
We need to get to Cell Block X.
Way I heard it, you can't just get into Cell Block X. But it sounds like the zombie mines are right next door. If we can go down to the mines, maybe we can find this Zara person.
Well, you get sent to the zombie mines if you get more in trouble, right? The warden already thinks you're bad news. Doesn't seem like that'll be too hard. Just kick up more trouble. One-way ticket to the zombie mines.
The warden does hate my guts. Could use that to my advantage.
Manipulate the man to work for us. Prison Radar votes heck yeah.
Sure, let me just go punch a few
it's a
people.
plan. You stay here and rest up. I'm gonna find a way to get us to Cell Block X.
Roger that, Jesse.
But first, I'll be right back. Okay, and we're back. Yay.
But how to get sent down to the lower levels?
Chaos.
Talk about suspicious looking. There's gotta be something in there I can use to get into trouble.
Yeah, let me just walk into a cell.
Huh. Let's see what I can do with this.
We can't just... I was gonna say, can't we just... I'm gonna remove your wall.
I think there's another room back there. But how do I get in?
I'm gonna punch a pane.
Secret buttons. Nice. Now we're on to something. Okay. Time to see what tall, red, and gruesome is hiding. Okay. Looks like the buttons move the blocks. So that button moves that block. This moves those blocks. Got it. I did it. Yes! Oops. Now if only someone had been around to see me being this impressive.
There's
A moosh room? What the heck are you doing here?
Sounded to me like I could ask you the same question. Mind explaining what you're doing in my most private of spaces? Visitors ain't welcome, and you are most definitely a visitor.
Just looking for cell block X, big guy.
Well, it ain't here, short stack. If you hadn't noticed, you left the hole open. Now get out of my cell before you regret getting in it. Who's this weirdo?
Holy cow! A mushroom! We can feed the entire room!
Hey, hands off!
Sharing is caring.
Ah!
We just let out. He's not fighting.
What is going on in here?
Of course. It's you. Anthony, Shears. This is your last chance to right some wrongs. You shear this mushroom, and I promise no pain will come to them.
And if I don't?
Then I can't promise to keep that promise.
What? No!
Go to the nether and jump in a lava lake, Warden.
Yeah!
Take it away!
No! Not my Jeffy!
You don't know to stop causing trouble, do you? Well, trouble has consequences, Jesse. Dig it up.
What the heck are you doing?
Teaching you a lesson, Jesse. No more mycelium.
They'll starve.
You and your friends will be relocated to the lower levels. The zombie mines.
Well, isn't this a treat? My rambunctious rival is now my poor prisoner. Get moving.
Well, we needed to go to the lower levels anyway. Let's hope they're survivable.
All part of the plan as we starve the other prisoners to death. Great, super, wonderful.
Welcome to the zombie mines, Jesse.
So basically, we
Just when you think you've seen it all. What exactly is this place?
We punch zombies to death.
Every few minutes, 1 million gross zombies spawn. The equally gross prisoners dispatch them and collect the zombie flesh, which is...
Gross. I get it. But why?
Don't know, don't care. Do your job. Zombies won't fight themselves, so get to fighting.
You never thought to question the admin?
You don't question greatness, and he is the greatest.
Well, there
For
you
now,
go.
at least. You brought this on yourself, Jesse. I don't get it. You could have just joined the admin and never had to suffer a second. Instead, you chose to throw it all in the lava
Well,
pit.
he was a douchebag.
I think all of those
harassed
people
me.
cheering for you 24/7 have made you delusional. Made you think that you could just change the world. It's sad is what it is.
I'm a rebel. It's just who I am.
So it would seem. But consider this a warning. Don't mess with the admin. You will not like the outcome. I'll give you one piece of advice. Just one. Try not to cause any more trouble.
And shit on his
If you
desk.
do, you'll get sent to maximum. With her.
Ooh.
Who's in there?
You must have heard those alarms earlier. That was Prisoner X. She tried to escape, but they got her back. And she scares me. You don't want to end up in there.
Maybe I do.
So play nice. Come along, Luna.
What was that about?
Sounds like that vent is our way to Prisoner X.
But how to get through that vent? Now we have another floor to investigate and people to talk to. Do I want to talk to her? Apparently we want to talk to her. Hello, NPC.
Oh, hey! You want some? Fresh flesh?
Wow, you really like that stuff, huh?
Nah.
Oh.
I love it! High in protein, high in flavor, maybe just a little bit poisonous sometimes, but you only live once. You sure you don't want some? Plenty to go around.
Yeah, no. I'm good.
We're not
You're
resorting
lost.
to that level. Besides, we haven't. Besides, since when do we eat during the story mode? Unless we have to. Hey, look, mob spawner. Is it actually dark? I guess it is dark enough for them to spawn.
You know, the name of the place has sun and shine in it. And this place doesn't have either. Zombie and despair might be more accurate words. Hey guys.
Hey.
Found anything?
Not yet. Keeping an eye on those zombie spawners. They could go off any minute, and we don't want to be caught unaware if they do.
You know
Keep
what's
your eyes
amusing?
open.
Didn't we leave Nurm in charge of the city? Didn't we leave Nurm to defend the city while we went to Ice World? But yet Nurm's back here with
Hey,
us.
what is this?
Oh, the big guy, Oxblood, was down for a while and headbutted the wall. Not sure why, but man, he has a hard head. We just haven't fixed it yet.
Oh.
There's redstone behind the wall. I wonder what it connects to.
Well, if we get... So we need a lever, basically.
Hey, Radar. You okay?
That mushroom, it was intense, huh?
No kidding.
Standing up to the warden, though? That's my Jesse through and through.
Thanks, buddy.
But those poor prisoners. No food? Rough stuff. And Stella? Here? We can't catch a break. But first
Supposed
things
to be
first.
completely
Let's find this
defenseless.
Prisoner X and get out of here.
So I don't think Snappy Cat or Stacy Blaze really do much to save that city. And all of our other heroes are just gone. Wait, what?
There's gotta be a way in, but this door won't budge.
Hey, don't even bother trying to get in. See those item frames? Only the admin and the warden have the right items. They could be anything. Besides, why would you want into Prisoner X's cell? That's just bonkers. Stay away.
Yeah, what dummy would want that, huh?
Yeah, Prisoner X hates everyone. Even other guests like yourself. Don't even think about going in.
Yeah, I'm confused. What happened to Lucas? Like...
So that redstone leads to this door.
Doesn't make sense.
If I can bypass the redstone circuit,
what the hell
I can open the door. Hey, guys! Over here!
So seriously, what happened to Lucas?
What did you find?
We need to find something to bypass a redstone circuit and get this door open. This will lead us to Prisoner X. She can help us get out of here for good.
Hey, Jesse! Stop loafing around!
You know, we do know someone who came from the outside who might have all her inventory.
Stella.
But at the same time, the hell happened to Lucas? I'm confused. Okay, that was a bit tedious to try to look up with my internet being trained while downloading. So I don't know what happened to Lucas. Anyway, let's go borrow Stella to get, you know, something to open that door. That'll be fun.
You know, Jesse, guests and associates really shouldn't be mingling.
We shouldn't.
Yeah, about that. I need your help. I need to make a lever. Pronto?
Why exactly? Not that I, really care. It's probably stupid.
You want the truth? I'm trying to escape.
As much as I admire you actually telling the truth, there's not a creeper's chance in a cat pack. Not helping you here. No, not risking angering the admin. I had to really prove myself to get this gig as it is. Not giving it up for you.
But he's why you're down here. Come on.
And he is who will help lift me back out again once I finish helping him run this horrible, smelly mud pit. Maybe you make some good points, but not enough of them. I have a place here. Respect, and power, and the works. It's actually very prestigious. Many people would love to have this position.
Yeah, but what about Champion City? You're gonna abandon them?
Absolutely not. They'll be fine. They will be just, who am I kidding? I have done so much for them in the past, they can barely make bread without me supervising. Okay, look, maybe this isn't my dream destination. This place is horrible, and I am worried I will never get the smell out of my hair. Here's the cobblestone and stick. But you need to get me out of here. I know we've had our issues, but I also know that you're a hero or whatever.
Sure, Stella. We'd be happy to have you.
If you're happy, I'm happy.
Stella's not a villain.
No matter how many worlds I see, it always seems to come back to levers.
We do make a lot of levers, to be honest. We do make a lot of levers.
Okay, let's do this.
Zombie wave incoming! Prepare yourself!
Oh, this is perfect to escape during the zombie crisis.
Here's hoping this works.
Aw, yeah. Dun dun dun. Why am I fighting the zombie? Why ain't I moving on? No, seriously, why am I fighting the zombie? Seriously, why am I fighting this zombie? Game, I want to. Did I mention how stupid this is? Why am I fighting this zombie? Just trying to get over here to the wall. Just trying to get past the zombies while everyone's distracted so I can run around and fight zombies. I want to fight zombies. If I do this.
Guys, come on!
Run, everyone. Run.
Luna.
Running.
Stella, you guys too.
Don't! Prisoner X will escape!
That's the plan.
Ah!
Wait, what?
Oh no.
Guys? Jack!
Oh, of course. Of course it's Jesse. Why am I not surprised?
Oh, hi, douchebag.
Admin.
It's not enough that you disregarded all the rules in my icy palace of doom, tried to upset the delicate order of the Sunshine Institute. Now you're trying to disrupt the therapeutic benefits of my zombie mine? What gives? Pretty sure your fellow inmates were just trying to peacefully live out the rest of their captivities. I've got it hard enough in here without nuisances like you gumming up the works. Ugh.
Well, after you came to Beacon Town and wrecked everything, it seemed like the least I could do.
It's terribly rude is what it is.
It's terribly rude is what it is. How dare you ruin my stuff? How dare you ruin my stuff? Yet he came in here and he wrecked my town. Oh, I'm gonna challenge you. Oh, you don't wanna fight? Well, guess what? I'm gonna murder your entire town with mobs unless you come and do this challenge. Wee. Yeah, I come in here and I start wrecking his stuff. I don't like it. I don't want to play with you anymore. You wrecked my stuff. Like, seriously, he's just a selfish frickin' brat. Who gave him this server? I'm gonna do fucking shit on his stuff. Oh, hi.
Admin! Sir!
I'm very disappointed in you, Warden.
I'm just a nervous eater. I'm sorry.
No, not that. I'm disappointed that you couldn't keep Jesse in line for one measly day.
I was just trying to do my job, and now I'm in trouble because of you. This job isn't easy to begin with. Why do you have to go and make it harder?
You run a prison, Warden. Of course I'm not going to make your life easy.
Oh, for the love of... Enough! I'm through letting you disappoint me. And that goes for you, and you, and you, and especially you. And as for you, I've been looking for an opportunity for you to prove your loyalty. To prove your worth as my champion.
Seriously?
So, unless you want to be added to my naughty list, I suggest you pull out your sword and attack Jesse. And as for you, Jesse, well, don't think I don't believe in fair play. Now we'll have some real fun.
No! Such a douchebag.
I had such high hopes for you, Jesse. The highest of hopes. You could have been my champion. You gave it all away.
Jack, what's going on?
I'm sorry, Jesse.
Okay, fine.
Are you afraid, Jesse? I'd get over it quick if you are.
Ow, Jack!
Mouth shut, ears open. We only have one chance here. I'm gonna head over to the admin and we'll both attack him. Trust me, friend.
Yeah, it's not like that's gonna do anything. Because he's in creative mode.
Now, Jesse!
Remember, he's in creative mode.
You're joking, right? That's your big idea. Swords can't hurt me. Oh, all I asked you to do is fight your friend to the death, and you...
Me. You're not doing what I want you to do. Me. Seriously? Just DDoS the server? Let him deal with that shit?
can't even do that. I don't even want you to be my friend anymore. And I don't want you to be my friend either. In fact, as far as I'm concerned, this whole place can burn to the ground.
What about Prisoner X? What about all of us?
The Institute remains inescapable. So what do I care? I'm leaving. And I'm never thinking about any of you ever again. So I'll just be my own friend now. Can't dwell on the setbacks. Gotta keep looking forward.
That's...
Like, seriously. What the fuck? So basically, he's just basically a kid who had no friends and has a really messed up way of thinking of how to make friends. Oh, I want the best of the best, so I want to have to fight each other and do these challenges so they'll be the best, and then obviously they'll be my friends. But I'm gonna make them turn against their friends so they can only be my friends. And do my stuff. Because I want them to be my friends and do my stuff instead of doing what they want to do. Like, seriously. That's basically the whole plot of Season 2. It's stupid as shit, Telltale.
That's so sad.
Oh, spare me the pity party. I don't need it.
God, it's so
I'm gonna have loads of friends soon. After all.
Everyone loves Jesse, right? No.
Oh, for fuck's sake. I hate you so much.
No way!
You coming?
Bye, Stella.
I got your back, Jesse. Trust me. I take care of Luna for me. Coming, darling admin.
Stella, it's just the beginning. Your other friends will fall in line too. Lucas, Axel, Olivia, all of them.
Yeah, you see, here's the problem with that, though. You might look like me, but you don't act like me. Like, remember, we're the hero. Teamwork is the dream work. While you're a selfish get who is using people for his own benefit, so...
Don't worry. I'll take good care of Beacon Town.
I'm sure they'll catch on. Soon.
He's gone.
Jesse, we gotta stop him.
Jack!
Look, I am sorry, everyone. I'm sorry.
Shut up with the sorries, you doof.
Yeah, it's fine, Jack.
Let's hope Prisoner X is really our ticket out of here.
Still, where... I don't even... Where's Lucas? I'm confused. What happened to Lucas? Like, seriously, what happened to Lucas?
Man, am I glad you're okay, Jack.
What happened to Lucas?
It got a little dicey there for a while, didn't it? Hey, after what happened with not Voss, then I was in the admin's freaky place and not in control of what I was doing. I was in pain. I was so scared that you'd all give up on me.
Hey.
That sounds horrible.
Hey, I'm just glad you're back now. That's what's important, right?
Yeah, it is.
You need me to give you a
Beacon
hug?
Town was
I'll
already
give you a
worried
hug.
about you, Jesse. Wondering where you were, wondering if you were okay. I'm sure the admin is heading there right now.
Wearing
Okay.
Jesse's mug to boot.
But seriously, where's
It's freaking
Lucas?
messed up, yo.
It's true. Identity theft is no joke.
The admin will
Identity
wish
theft
he'd never
is dope.
seen my face when I'm done with him. No one wears my face.
So now we can add that to his list of crimes. First he harassed us. Like literally. He harassed us. Pretty sure he touched Jesse inappropriately. Oh, and now he's wearing Jesse's skin. Stole his skin. We bought the admin. DDoS the server.
Face except for me.
Yeah. Anyway.
We made it.
Whoa.
How much more bullshit do I have to go through? Yeah, that looks fun. Doesn't look fun. That looks fun. Doesn't look fun.
Look out!
No, Nerby!
Oh, that's so not good.
Yeah, talk about some intense security.
Just stick close to Jesse, all right? We'll be fine. Don't worry.
Yeah, you guys go on. Get Prisoner X.
If I wanted to imprison the dreaded Prisoner X, that's where I'd do it. I think that's where we need to go.
Oh, let's eat more steps off. That was fun.
Okay, now all we have to do is cross this conduit, reach the platform, jump down, and not die. Come on, I think we can make that jump. You're up next, Nerm.
I mean, that jump wasn't terrible.
Okay, now you learn.
Is that?
Seriously, how do you do that?
It's a llama. It's got this shit.
Last jump!
So, the dreaded Prisoner X. Note the pressure plates. Note the pressure plates. Are we stupid or something?
Whoa! Who are you? I'm Jessie. You must be Prisoner X.
Bold of you to come here, not knowing who you're dealing with. I could shove you right into that lava, and you deserve it for being so trusting, so gullible. Just one little push. And sizzle, sizzle, sizzle!
Do it and you're stuck here. Forever.
So this is a rescue attempt? Oh, how heroic.
Look, Prisoner X.
Zara!
You're supposed to know how to get out of here, right?
What? Where did you get that idea? Oh. No one's ever escaped the Sunshine Institute.
You try to escape all the time. Why would you do that if you didn't know the way out?
I get bored from time to time. I like to stretch my legs, beat up a few guards. It doesn't mean a thing.
The admin stole my identity, and he's running around with my face, doing horrible things in my name. I gotta get out of here now.
Romeo was here? Just now?
The admin was, but who's...
Romeo. That's his real name.
Oh, God.
You didn't think admin was his given name, did you?
That's funny. I call him Slimeball because that's what he is. And a jerk.
He has that effect on people, it's true. You must really be something if you made him so mad. He almost never comes down here in person, except to put the warden's feet to the fire from time to time.
Well, there is no more warden. The admin fired him.
That's fantastic. We won't have any trouble escaping with that little creep out of the picture.
So now you want to help me?
Any enemy of Romeo is a friend of mine, I always say.
I don't really trust you,
never
but...
technically said that. But I think it sounds pretty good.
So glad you changed your mind.
You changed my mind, Jesse. You're obviously a formidable ally. But don't forget, you do need me. I'm the only one who knows the way out.
If you know the way, then show me. Let's get out of here.
Just one problem. This whole room is rigged to explode if I step 1 foot out of it.
Explode?
Take a look around. If someone doesn't stand on at least one of these pressure plates on the floor, these sticky pistons will retract. Lava meets TNT, and then the whole place blows up before you can say kaboom!
That's a stone pressure plate. That means I can't just use a block.
Oh, it's fine. One of your silly companions can stay behind. The rest of us can go. That's the situation. That's the only way out.
We're all getting out of here. No one's staying behind.
Oh, I'm afraid that's quite impossible, Jesse. One of them is going to have to stay. Oh, I hate to be a wet slime about all of this, but we have to get moving.
I can't just leave them here.
Then just leave one of them here. As long as one pressure plate is stood upon, the trap won't spring. So either the villager or the llama must remain behind.
Nerm, no! You can't do that.
Oh, come on! We seriously don't have time for this. I'm leaving. If you're interested in escaping the Sunshine Institute alive, I suggest you do the same.
Time to make a decision. Can't just blow myself up. Is changing.
You sure about this, Nerm? Stella did ask me to look after her. Come on, Luna. We gotta go.
Yes, you. You don't really talk.
I'm so sorry, Nerm. You're as brave as they come.
Bye, Nerm. Yes, you.
How did you...
My straitjacket? Oh, that was the easy part. If you're done with your tearful goodbyes, we have a prison to escape from.
You just put the exit lever right next to the set. Who designed this shit? Like, seriously, you just put the exit lever right next to it. That's stupid.
Oh,
Prisoner X, I presume?
Yeah. Guys, this is Zara. Zara, the guys.
Hello.
Where's Nerm?
Yeah, about
Oh,
that.
your villager friend offered to take my place so my cell's booby traps wouldn't go off.
What? No.
I know, right?
He did that? And you let him?
Nerm did it to save us. You would have been proud of him.
I mean, of course I would have been. I always am.
I mean, don't judge me.
Well, no matter what it takes, no matter how many heads I have to clobber, I will get him back. She better be worth it.
Trust me, I'm worth it. Can we get going, or is the reunion still underway?
Yeah, we're going. Come on.
Anyway, let's get out of here.
Run for your lives!
The guests have escaped their lounges!
The warden's been fired.
Zombie meat is back on the menu!
When I find that warden, I'm gonna make him pay for what he put me through!
Oh, great.
Yipes. Wouldn't want to be the warden right now. Every prisoner in this place wants to tear him to pieces. He better watch his back. And his front, and his side.
Once again, not my problem.
Yeah, lots of watching in his future.
Not my friend, not my problem. I'm moving on.
Oh,
I don't have time
right.
for...
I never knew your heart had such icy tendencies,
He's
Jesse.
an NPC. Why do I give a shit?
Let's see if they left us any weapons.
Weapons! Sweet, sweet weapons!
I mean...
I could take the enchanted iron sword, or the diamond sword with no enchantment. The diamond sword will last longer, but the iron sword is enchanted with sharpness. Not bad.
Well, let's think about it. So if it's technically enchanted with sharpness, wouldn't it make it basically about as good as a diamond sword? Maybe 1% better? I mean, it depends what level of sharpness is. Like, are we talking sharpness 1 or sharpness 5? Because if it's sharpness 5, it might be a bit better than diamond sword, but not that much better. I would prefer something that lasts longer.
Okay. Definitely feeling better with a sword in my hand
again. So we could technically take both. We have inventory space. Oh, hey. Yo,
what?
Shield.
It's versatile.
He has a shield.
I don't know much about llama fashion, but that's a good look, Luna.
Looking good, gang. Now let's...
E-O-F-F. That spells my best friend. Love you, Jeffy.
Hi,
Friends reunited! It's a prison miracle!
No. I guess Jesse does seem like good people.
Okay.
Oh, jeez.
Hi, Hellboy.
You're holding us up. Move along. Now.
Prisoner X? Oh, jeez. I don't want no trouble. I'm out of here. Come along, Jeffy.
That was frighteningly effective.
Well, now that that's over with, can we get moving now, please?
He just wanted a hug. Seriously, we could have taken more stuff. God, we're screwed.
The opening should be just around this corner.
We have a situation here.
Back! Back! All of you! One more step and it's kaboomsville! Jesse!
Warden? What's going on here?
Hey, you're one of us! Help us beat up the warden! It'll be a good team-building exercise! Plus, we beat up the warden! Win-win!
Well, dip my bristles. Look who it is.
I did make you a mushroom.
It's my happy little friend who took a look at my happy little painting.
Jesse, you freed Prisoner X? Just when I thought you couldn't ruin my life anymore! What in the world were you thinking?
Holy crud! It's Prisoner X!
I think you've clearly lost your mind. She is bad news. Actually, no, she is way worse than bad news.
She doesn't deserve to be locked up. None of us do.
Did you know she was once an admin, too? The admin had to take her powers away. She tried to destroy him.
She probably had a good
I
reason.
promised the admin I'd never let her free, no matter what. And I'll keep that promise. Even if I need to blow us all up to do it!
Okay.
Ah!
That's all you had? So...
Later, Tater.
Do, Sean? Oh, of course I do. She just murdered a person in front of us. Why are we judging her?
Why are you all staring at me?
Exactly.
It's making me uncomfortable.
So is it true? What he said about you? You were an admin.
Well, it's complicated.
We want answers, Zara.
Fine. Yes, I was an admin. Ages ago, Romeo took my admin powers away from me just before he banished me to this...
Yeah, because remember, firstly, he's a douchebag. Yeah, I don't like you having admin powers. I'm gonna take them away and banish you into this prison cell. You don't get play with me. Yeah.
Pitiful prison.
Like that.
But I'm not the villain here. Romeo and his little warden were the ones who put you down here, not me. So glare in another direction. I'm innocent.
You're just another victim of the admin. Just like the rest of us.
And there will be a lot more victims if he isn't stopped. Soon.
Don't believe a word she says, Jesse. She'll say whatever she can to get in your good graces.
Shut up.
Wait, so an admin can be stripped of their powers?
Oh, it's not simple, but yes.
So what?
We don't have time for this. It won't be long before Romeo finds out what's happened down here.
Yeah, I guess we should keep moving.
Follow me.
I don't know if I can go with her, Jesse. I don't trust her.
Petra, you haven't seen what the admin is capable of. We need any help we can find.
But really? Her?
I don't exactly have another ex-admin in my inventory, Petra.
Yeah, I don't trust her either. I want you keeping an eye on her at all times.
Vigilantly.
Romeo did always love creating new nightmares at every opportunity.
Run!
Yep.
Spiders.
Seriously, what's with these monsters? They're all glowing!
He does like his glow black and red.
They're pretty scary looking, Jesse.
Then let's be scarier.
I want to remind you that we literally earlier punched a zombie one shot, it died. Yeah, here we hit them how many times with this diamond sword? How many times? That was like 2, 3. Yet we punched a zombie and it died earlier when we were saving Petra. The fuck game. Make up your mind on how things work.
How many of these things are there?
Never just one! Never!
Nice work.
Thanks, Jack.
Inconsistent.
Skillful. Impressive.
Less talking, more stabbing.
That works.
Zara.
Yeah,
Thanks,
gonna shoot
I
me.
guess. Oh, come on. Not the llama.
Okay. Yeah, thanks, dude.
Jesse!
Well, you should make it out.
Radar, give me a boost.
Show boost. Radar. Supposed to help you out.
Wow!
Why didn't you take a sword with it?
It's amazing!
Once again, why didn't you take a sword with the shield? It's like, oh, well, I can't take both swords. You have an inventory. Make use of it. God. I just want to headbutt my desk. That's what I do.
Let's get out of here.
Ha! Nice shortcut. Come on.
Yeah, because, you know,
I tell you what, she is as crazy as a hopped up ocelot.
Oh, yeah.
Once again, it work like that.
It wasn't like this before. There's got to be a way.
Zara? You alright there?
Just... shut up and let me think!
I knew we shouldn't have trusted her. Now we're lost.
I said just let me think!
Sure it's just thinking?
It's fine, even if there's a setback. We can still get out of this.
Not exactly a vote of confidence, but I'll take it. Wait! We can just build to the top of the wall...
and get to the other side that way! Yeah!
Sounds good to me.
Why didn't we do... So, more inconsistencies. Apparently there's no mining fatigue in this part of the prison. Why didn't we just build up in the first place? No idea. Just it's stupid. Sometimes, oh, we can dig. Other times, oh, we can't dig. Make up your fucking mind. God. Zero tank. Is that what I'm looking for?
What do you know? There it is.
Okay.
Hey, wait! Where are you going?
She ditched us!
She did ditch us. I guessed.
Guys! Don't come up here!
What? Why?
There's a ghast.
Oh, okay, got it.
There's a weird ghast. I don't like it.
A three-headed ghast? Why would the admin create that?
Admin's messed up. Fuck. I don't know. Yeah, nice boss fight you got, hell. let's do it. Think of the lag.
I think that's its weak point.
Like seriously, think of the lag. Oh, we're playing because it looks cool. Okay. Shadow across this time.
You're amazing.
Yeah.
That was unbelievable! And you stuck the landing. Nice.
Oh, that. It's just my perfect reflexes and
photographic muscle memory.
Well, there it is, guys.
Anyway.
Our ticket out of here.
That is sparkly.
The sparkliest.
It's made out of diamonds.
Is that diamond?
Yes, it is.
Where is everyone?
That maniac is gonna get herself killed.
Would that be such a bad thing?
We should lend her a hand, shouldn't we?
Maybe we should just go.
But she sounds like she's in serious trouble.
We're not abandoning her. I told her I'd help her escape. Time to prove it. We can't just leave her.
Fight, but...
Come on!
Ugh. Can't believe we're risking our lives for another admin.
Come on!
You came back.
I said I'd get you out, didn't I? Now, show us the way.
I know you didn't have to do that. I appreciate it.
Hey, remember, Will the
Let's
hero.
go.
Remember that, Petra. Will the hero. Teamwork makes the dream work.
I'm not a very trusting person. Romeo betrayed me. I have trouble getting along with others.
Yeah,
I'm not much of a
good.
people person anymore. If I ever really was, it's gone now.
You've been away a while. You'll figure out how to get along with people again.
Doubtful. After what I've seen. There's something else you should know. There was a third admin, named Fred.
Where is he?
Dead. He and I fought Romeo for control of the world. We lost.
Well, there you go.
Where's the rest of it?
Yeah, how are we supposed to escape? This doesn't even go up that far.
That's because we're not going up. We're going down.
Down? There is no down. We're standing on bedrock. You can't go any lower.
You might think so, but that's where we need to go. Below the bedrock.
Everybody knows there's nothing under the bedrock except nothing! And also certain death.
We're not at the bottom of the world. It only appears that way.
I really do want to believe you.
Then believe me.
I'd rather take my chances in the maze than listen to any more of her lies. Any of you are welcome to join me.
That's crazy talk. All those monsters.
I don't care. She's an admin. An admin killed Voss, then stole his identity. And then...
Yeah, I get
Remember I told you he took my admin powers away? Well, down there lies the secret to taking Romeo's powers from him. Forever. Fred, the third admin, discovered it. Jesse, help me dig through this tower.
You mean punch the tower?
See? I told you! These stairs lead to our salvation!
Now there's a good reason to get a move on.
Below the bedrock. I mean, there's all those diamonds. We could take some. Oh, so just that's a thing. Oh, but by the way, this is the end of the episode, too. Storm crushing, what happened to Lucas? Don't even know. So, episode 3, Jailhouse Block. Radar was being tortured at the leverage. Did you agree to work with the warden? Majority of people said, fuck that shit. Jeff the Mushroom was not allowed to stay. Did you show him? The majority of the players said, fuck that shit. You had to convince Stowe to help you. How did you respond? You had to. How did she respond to you? You and the minority of players as Stowe were on the inside of the admin circle of trust. I mean, sure, why not? So actually, the majority of people left Stowe behind. Sorry, Nerm. I like the llama more, though, than a villager. I mean, Nerm's got this. And the majority of people helps out Zara because why not? Remember, we are the hero. Yay. I mean, there's no one I really want to murder besides the admin, so there was that. Yeah, oh god, we're going probably gonna run into a lot of, oh, well, I don't like her. I'm gonna go off on my own way, but I don't want to do that. You chose her instead of us. Probably gonna run into a lot of that in episode 4. And that's gonna piss me off. Oh, so where's Lucas? Oh, right. There's Jesse.
I can't let anyone run around disguised as me, or my friends. The amount of chaos they could cause is, well, it's unthinkable. That's why I summoned you. Track them down. Make sure they're behaving themselves. Man. Oh, jeez.
Okay.
Run, 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 Jesse.
That's a thing.
As fast as you can.
But who could it be? Who's mysterious ninja person? Is it Cassie Rose? I don't know. I forget. All I know is... ugh. Every time I do this... I swear. The Minecraft paint films. Oof. That sign below the bedrock. Heroes have taken a journey to a long-forgotten land where nothing is quite what it seems, and danger lurks around every corner. Would Jesse's new alliances and friendships withstand the tests they'll face? Probably not, because Telltale's a dick like that. They like having conflicts of interest and drama when they don't need to. Like, seriously. A reminder, we have a greater threat. We don't need people off doing douchebag things. Like, what was the game I was doing which had choices sort of like that? You know, fighting enemy for... teaming up to fight an enemy for the greater good. Oh yeah, Thronebreaker, Witcher stuff, yeah. That's the game I was playing recently again. And yeah, it runs into choices like, sort of like this. Well, basically, oh, well, you could get rid of the person, but at the same time, you need to realize that you're fighting against the greater evil. You sort of can make do with dealing with the lesser evil and teaming up to defeat the greater evil. Because if you don't, well, you're just limiting yourself. You need all you can get to fight something that's harder than you. That's harder than what you're fighting. Anyway, so let's go over what the admin's done so far. So for the most part, the admin just was, I don't even know what he was doing. Off doing his own thing. I mean, it's a whole Minecraft world. Who knows what he was working on. Then we found that mysterious gauntlet. And then he started harassing us by whispering us all the time. Pretty sure he was inappropriately touching us with the gauntlet, who knows? Then, so we went to the Sea Temple. Then we woke up his giant, he had, 4 of those things. We only chose one to come after us. And they started breaking off our shit, being a dick. So we punched him in the back of the head. It worked. Yay. But then he started being a dick again and said, oh, by the way, you gotta go get this clock to save the town. Become the true champions. Oh, how dare you work with your friends and not being my friend. Then he started being a selfish little brat. Especially once we said, hey, teamwork makes the dream work. Then he threw us into prison. Oh, and then he stole our skin. Like, literally. Doesn't Mojang have protection against people stealing skins? Like, seriously. Mojang, what the hell? He stole our skin. That should be our skin. Should be on our account. What the hell? This is what happens when you let Microsoft take over, you dicks. People start stealing your skins because Mojang ain't enforcing it. Very sure if we poured the admin to Mojang, that was server got shut down. Well, that would technically shut us all down, wouldn't it? Sterry's a douchebag. Should DDoS the server just to make sure. Anyway. Let's see, what else? Well, now he's sending someone after us who, I don't know. It's probably someone we know. Just stupid. But anyway. Next time, more Minecraft Story Mode Season 2. And more Minecraft Paint films, because Mojang's been... Oh, not even Mojang. Telltale Creative Licensing and all that. They've just been getting very high off these paint films. Like they're everywhere in this season. I don't know. Selfish kid admin does things. Harasses players. Locks them in a prison. He's a douchebag. Anyway, next time.